This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, more money is coming to help revitalize downtown Hazleton. Find out where it's going next. Good evening and thanks for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Karen. Here's Wednesday's headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. More good news for an arts center in downtown Hazleton. The National Endowment for the Arts has awarded a $50,000 grant to the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. The money will be used to fund the architectural design of the new City Arts Center, which will be housed in the former Security Savings Bank on Broad Street. The NEA received 275 applications. This was the only grant awarded to an organization in Pennsylvania. Now, just last week, the city of Hazleton was awarded a $475,000 grant from casino revenues to renovate the building and an additional $100,000 for a park adjacent to the building. The Hazleton Art League is looking to relocate to the former bank building once renovations are completed. More improvements are coming to a West Hazleton building that houses the community's new police department. West Hazleton Borough Council awarded a $161,000 contract to re-roof the entire annex building, which houses the new police station. The latest improvements will be paid for thanks to a $200,000 gaming grant, which the borough received. This is the latest step in the renovation project that included relocating the police station to the annex. The new police station officially opened its doors back in December. In an effort to save money, the Hazleton Area School District is reducing the number of officers on its police force. The cost-cutting measure means that the district's force has been cut from 15 officers down to 9. The reduction means that the district will devise a plan to cover the area schools with less manpower. The district also plans to hire a part-time officer for the alternative school program. That 4-hour shift was usually covered by officers on overtime. Officials are hoping to offer the furloughed officers opportunities to work at games and other after-school events. Efforts continue to put out a mine fire that is plaguing the community of Jeansville. At a Banks Township supervisors meeting on Monday, residents voiced concern over an odor emanating from the problem area. Local officials, however, have no jurisdiction over the problem, which is being handled by the state and federal governments. Supervisor Joe Clark says that the government agencies are on site almost every day, and he adds when a plan of attack is formalized, it will be announced to the residents. DEP is asking that residents keep a log of when they call about the odor and when the smell is the worst. We'd like to make a correction from an interview that ran yesterday here on FYI. During a segment talking about Mike Marsicano, a former Hazleton mayor who is now running for Congress, we incorrectly stated that Frank Bonin beat Dan Flood in a 1956 election for Congress. It's actually Edward J. Bonin who beat Dan Flood. Edward Bonin was mayor of the city of Hazleton before his victory. A thank you to a member of the Bonin family who have a proud history in the city of Hazleton for bringing this to our attention. And you know why I love church picnics? Well, why I love summer? Because of church picnics. Strike that, reverse it. I would talk about how much I love the food at church picnics, but our intern Erin Harvey has pictures of some delicious ethnic food, and that's better. So let's check out her story.
Parishioners are hard at work making homemade halushki at Transfiguration in preparation for this weekend's upcoming annual picnic at Holy Name of Jesus Parish. FYI chatted with the chairman of the church picnic, Jerry Grink, who says there are many reasons to stop by. Of course, lots of picnic food tops the list.
All of our foods are homemade, the halupki, the pierogi, the halushki. We will have sausage and pepper barbecue sandwiches. We will have potato cakes, of course, are a big seller at our church picnic, and fried dough. Bar foods include the hamburgers, the hot dogs, and they're all grilled on an open grill. And we feature also a hot sausage, rope sausage sandwiches with peppers and onions, and wings, good wings that are made by one of our parishioners. And of course, there's a beer tent too for those that like to engage in some alcoholic drinks.
While enjoying the delicious food, there are many activities and events that will be taking place.
We have a nice wheel for games of chance under the beer tent. We also have a lot of children's games for the children under a separate tent, and a nice next to new stand under that same tent. A lot of nice items that are sold every year. Also a bingo. We have a bingo tent. A lot of people enjoy the bingo games, and of course we've had that for many years. And the church picnic's been going on somewhere around 40 to 45 years now on the premises here. And it is the third week of July, and we're ready to start and fire up another picnic, and we're hoping that the weather will cooperate.
Father Peter O'Rourke, pastor of Holy Name of Jesus Parish, knows just how important this picnic is to the parish. It's their biggest fundraiser of the year.
And the funds from the picnic are always used in order to be able to pay for, the whatever we need. The funds are usually transferred into our general account to pay for the heating and the air conditioning and the general maintenance of all of the parish buildings that we have here. So only to thank all of the volunteers that come together today. This is certainly a work day, as all of this week will be leading up to the picnic. I just want to thank everybody that's come together, especially the ladies that are making all the homemade food, all homemade, and especially our senior citizens who have been out selling raffle tickets now for 2 months. They've been at it. They've raised almost $12,000 just through the raffle tickets. So very appreciative of all of the help that has come forward in order to make this once again a very successful picnic.
Everyone is invited to the picnic, which will be held this Friday and Saturday starting at 5 o'clock and Sunday starting at noon. For more information, you can call the Transfiguration Rectory at 570-454-3933. Reporting for FYI, I'm Erin Harvey.
Did you see that last shot right there? Thank you very much, Aaron. That's what heaven looks like. I can't get enough halushki, and I'm Italian. All right, so we had more winners today in our big summer Facebook giveaway. 3 people won tickets to see Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling's Point Break event on Saturday. Wrestling star Samoa Joe will be there. Bell time is 7 p.m., and there's a meet and greet with Samoa Joe at 5 p.m. You just need to purchase a ticket for that. And to buy tickets, go to ppwwrestling.com. You can also buy them at several local businesses, and you could find that list on PPW's Facebook page. Like their page, because that's where you'll find out what next big wrestling star is coming to our area next. Well, coming up next on FYI, Janine Mazurkevich gets area runner Rob Gould to slow down just for 2 minutes for another healthy living segment. And later in sports, we talk with 2-time world heavyweight champ Tim Witherspoon about a boxing event in Hazleton this weekend.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We are back with What's the Sense and Defunk Your Junk on Wednesdays. We're here with Tamara, and this is a time of year that most of you are doing those do-it-yourself projects. And before you start them and then you end up cursing at yourself or someone else that you did it wrong, Tamara has some ideas for us when we look into dealing with paint, right? So thanks for having us back.
I'm glad you're here. We took a little break, but it's nice to be getting going again. A lot of people are cleaning out and doing some spring things, and now it's summer. So I was at the Salvation Army that I call Sally's Boutique, and I picked up more dressers for $25. And what I'm going to show you is different techniques of paint that I use. It's all the mustard seed paint, Miss Mustard Seed milk paint, but it's just different textures and different agents that are put in the paint to give it a different look.
Okay, so before you start these projects, I had a question as far as, do you need to prep your wood and do the sanding and all of that kind of stuff? Is there prep work that goes in so the paint does not fall off or chip?
There's different techniques to different ways you do it.
Okay.
The mustard seed paint goes over everything, so you don't have to be sanding it and stripping it. After it's done is when you give it that look.
So what is this process?
So this was just, this was an orange dresser. I just took the milk paint. I used it regular. I put it on, let it dry. It's very watery. I did a second coat, and then what I did is I took a second color and I just swiped it through. So you'll see it kind of picked up like the turquoise and the blue with the green. I didn't put any kind of agent in that. I sanded a little bit and just put some hemp oil on it, and that's what gave it this look. So if you want it to chip, you don't use anything else.
Okay, and then with the What's the Sense, we have the junk.
And this is just an old bicycle wheel that I have that I saw you could just hang your jewelry on it. just repurposing something over.
She makes everything look so easy. The second paint that we have, the process, explain the second dresser.
The second dresser had a bonding agent in it. So that dresser isn't going to chip. It's going to hold. You can go over any color dresser, any wood dresser, but the bonding agent is going to keep the paint solid on it. And if you look at it, you see I did it in a blue, and it's not as, you see how it's like more of a heavier coated, and it's not chipped.
And it's matte. And then the junk item
Was a box of saws that I had that I just made a little wile arrangement.
All right. And our third piece of furniture?
Our third piece of furniture is another dresser I got, and all I did there was I used the gray paint, Miss Mustard Seed paint. I used a brush of white to give it that swooshy look all through it, and then I put wax on it, furniture wax, which will give it a shine.
All right.
So it's all on the technique and the texture of what you do. It's what you're looking for. So if you can get on Pinterest, you can even call me. Whatever kind of look you're looking for, there's just different ways to do it. It's not hard.
All right. So there you go. She makes it look easy. I think it's pretty difficult, but that's some different processes you can work with paint. If you have questions, check out tomorrow. You can give her a call, and you can also go on Pinterest, as she said. Next week, we'll be back here for What's the Sense?
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Look at downtown Hazleton this morning, as it was a partly cloudy day, and guess what? It's going to be a partly cloudy night as well. I guess we could call it today cloudy. Don't really see the sun. All right, let's go to our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, as I said, partly cloudy. We're going to get down to 53 degrees. On Thursday, the sun does come out. We'll get up to 76 during the day. Nice day. Thursday night will be clear and cool with a low of 56 degrees. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 79 degrees. Friday night, we do have a 30% chance of showers, partly cloudy with a low of 62. And then on Saturday, we up the chance of showers to 50%, possible thunderstorm as well, but partly sunny with a high of 81. 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms at night, partly cloudy, low will be 65 degrees. On Sunday, another chance of showers and thunderstorms after 8 a.m., mostly sunny with a high of 85. And then on Sunday night, another 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, the low 67 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
All right, we're here at Penn State Hazleton campus. We're back with Rob Gold. We're telling you how to stay active throughout the summer months. And here at Penn State, there is a run coming up, and the course is relatively smooth move, right?
Yeah, we've changed the design of the course. I think in the past we may have gotten a reputation for it being a little hilly because, just so you know, the Penn State campus is on the side of the hill.
Yeah.
So now we have a new course design. It's 2 loops and it'll all be on the upper half. It's going to start and finish right here at the Lion, and you won't be going down to the lowest portion of the campus. It's a 5K race. But
September 27th.
Sweat dot.
It's a race date.
27th. You also have Penn State. We're going to have a Youth 1 Mile and a Cubs Fun Run.
Okay.
So a lot going on that day.
So wear your Penn State colors and come on out, right? Again, it's a big area that supports Penn State. We have the campus right here. You can get your kids involved. You could either be a spectator. Are you looking for volunteers?
We are very well staffed with volunteers at that race. The kids from Thon come out and help.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser that benefits Thon, which is for pediatric cancer research.
Okay.
So it is a very well staffed event.
So even another good reason. We should point that out. Most of these runs, or all of these runs, are supporting worthy causes, nonprofits. So again, you could come out, get your whole entire family involved in racing or running, or even biking and swimming at the YMCA, and really you can support these fun runs. Now, we do have a town and trail race coming up, 5K, 10K, and the Hazleton half. And we want to prepare you if you have been running or you want to participate in the half marathon. So tell us about that.
Well, a lot of our more experienced runners are following plans, and all you need to do is connect with us, come out and run with us, and they'll share their plan with you. I know Frank Romero just shared one publicly on the Hazy Competitive Events site.
So you can check that out, or you can, again, whatever you feel comfortable with. But now's the time to start training for this. And again, there are many events. You can go to 2 websites.
hazyracing.com for a lot of the triathlon multi-sport races,
Okay.
or valleyrunner.com for the 5K, 10K half marathon races.
Very good. Okay, again, the Penn State 5K run, walk, and youth 1 mile run is September 27th right here at the Hazleton campus. Join us next week for more healthy living.
Who is that handsome gentleman in the Penn State hoodie in that story? It's exactly what this show needs. More me. Here's the green screen on FYI. Your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers: pick 2, 10, pick 3, 195, pick 4, 2089, and pick 5, 65665. And your winning lottery numbers are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency. They have 2 locations to serve you. One is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue, the other in Nescopec on Broad Street. Call Boyer Insurance in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. And when we come right back, Tim Witherspoon is back on the Sportscast. We'll see you then.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
I watched a lot of Mike Tyson fights with my grandfather here in Hazleton growing up, and sitting at the kitchen table, he'd tell me about our area's proud boxing past and how some of my family worked with Muhammad Ali when he was working around the area, or training around the area. There's a group trying to start a boxing renaissance here in the Hazleton area, and they're hosting a big event this Saturday. People love an underdog or a fighter making a comeback. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring, weighing in at a population of around 25,000 people, the Mountain City, the Power City, Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world Tim Witherspoon says Hazleton used to be known as a fighting town, and he's doing his part to get that title back. This isn't a Rocky movie, so we can't just edit together a montage and have everything be all right. It's going to take some work, and part of the process includes Night at the Fights this Saturday, July 18th at the Greater Hazleton YMCA, an officially sanctioned amateur event.
It's the first time in like 39 years that any type of boxing has been presented here, and it's really important that we grab all the ears and eyes and everything of these kids and get them interested, the people too in the town, because there could be a good chance of professional boxing coming here and having a long-lasting effect on the people. And there's a lot of boxing people around here, so every time like the Mayweather fight was on, everybody was talking about the Mayweather, but there was no boxing here, so we're bringing boxing here. And I think it's going to be a good thing.
Night at the Fights will benefit the Hazleton Area Boxing Club. The club is booming right now, and they want to keep growing and keep working toward one of their main goals. Here's their headline trainer.
Our main goal was to like make some of these guys champions, because it hasn't been boxing here in like 39 years. There's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of kids that's eager to come in and want to be champions. And we just have to facilitate everything for them. Just make sure they have the right equipment, so they can be happy about coming in, not saying the same things all the time. And we get a champion, all the cameras going to be in HBO, Showtime, ESPN. I have a lot of people that are friends from the boxing world that I talk to, and they say, Hazleton, I heard about Hazleton. So all we have to do is get one fighter through the door in this open field.
Witherspoon thinks Hazleton has the talent to produce a champion, but it takes more than just putting a bag in front of somebody. And Witherspoon says he can do more than just train the body.
I come with a package deal. I know how to teach the kids, and if they have problems at home, I've been a single parent and a heavyweight champ. I know how to talk to the kids. I have a son. I have 5 daughters. So if there's any other problems they have, I'll be willing to help assist them and talk to them and see if we can solve that problem.
Witherspoon is doing his part in this comeback story. You can play a role as well, and all you have to do is stop by the Y this Saturday. Saturday should be fun, and you never know who's going to drop by. You may just run into some other big names in boxing, like, for example, Tim Witherspoon, but I'm told other big boxers will be there as well for autographs. Well, the party down the valley continues. I think I could still hear cheering right now. There's a lot of happy parents and baseball fans in Drums and Cunningham. To find out why, let's go to the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. In Cunningham, the Valley West 11 and 12-year-old Little League All-Stars won the District 18 championship, and last night, the 9 and 10-year-olds wrapped up a title with a win over Anthracite White. 3 players had home runs for the Westsiders: Brett Antolik, Brady Pettit, and Jacob Moomey. Eric Schultz has a full recap of the game in Wednesday's Standard Speaker and at standardspeaker.com. Let's go east to Drums, where they are celebrating Valley East 10 and 11-year-old District 18 championship. Valley East, they topped Franklin Township for the title. The District 24 11 and 12-year-old championship goes to Cressona as they shut out St. Clair Port Carbon New Philadelphia 3-0 in the championship game. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95 plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Hazleton Art League will be holding a student and faculty exhibit from July 18th through August 23rd. The artwork shown reflects the type of classes that are offered at the Art League, including painting, drawing, ceramics, jewelry, and more. The opening reception is Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. For more information, please call 570-817-1075. Our next announcement, Holy Rosary Parish will be holding their summer picnic July 24th and 25th. The parish is located at 240 South Poplar Street in Hazleton. They'll be having ethnic food and family entertainment. And one more announcement, the Holy Name of Jesus Parish at the Transfiguration Church site will be holding their annual festival July 17th, 18th, and 19th. The event will be held rain or shine under the tents with delicious homemade foods and great entertainment. Transfiguration Church is located at 213 West Green Street in West Hazleton. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Marion V. Shell of Berwick. Services will be held Thursday at 1 p.m. at the Heller Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Elias Stanley Slusser, formerly of West Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10:30 a.m. at the St. Raphael Catholic Church in Naperville, Illinois. Mary Fedor of Jetto. Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Parish. Friends may call Saturday from 10:30 to 11 a.m. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And John J. Moore, formerly of Hazleton. Memorial is Friday at 11 a.m. from the St. Peter's Episcopal Church. The Rosenstock Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Joan Matusik of Hazel Township. Joan, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Tomorrow on FYI, we'll preview PPW's Big Point Break event this weekend. Plus, we'll talk about an event involving some canines and Hazleton Power. Check that out in our Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress segment. As for tonight, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.